Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to sell on Facebook Marketplace and give you all of the tips that I have to be successful at it.
Hi, I'm Lindy, a real-life work-from-home mom with multiple online businesses. I like to buy stuff, sell stuff, make money while saving money, and have some fun in the process. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to learn how you can do it too, and follow my journey with new videos every week.
So I just recently did a video talking to you guys about my local clients and how I was able to build a list of local repeat buyers using Facebook Marketplace. And I've also done videos telling you guys about how exactly I sell locally using garage sales. And of course, I will link all applicable videos up here for you guys if you missed them. But for now, I want to talk to you about how to use Facebook Marketplace to make more money reselling faster. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do a listing on Facebook Marketplace and give you guys all of the tips that I have from selling on the platform myself. Now, first, I want to talk about all of the benefits to selling on Facebook Marketplace and why, if you're not currently selling on Facebook Marketplace, you could be leaving a lot of profits on the table. Facebook Marketplace is now one of my favorite platforms to make money on because it is so much faster to flip there. So now, whenever I talk about how fast it is to flip on Facebook Marketplace, there's always an example that I give about getting liquidation pallets in, and I have a client list, and whenever I'm going through the liquidation pallet, anything that's going to be sold locally, maybe it's something that I know I have a local client interested in, maybe it's a leaky item, maybe it doesn't make any monetary sense to take the time to list it online, but I have a client list and I will just reach out to them, send them a couple of pictures, and a lot of the times before I'm even done going through the liquidation pallet, I already have local clients on their way or have already picked up the merchandise that I contacted them about. Let's talk about why exactly flipping on Facebook is so much faster than selling online. When you sell on Facebook Marketplace, it's almost instantaneous business, because if you have somebody locally that's looking on Facebook Marketplace for an item in particular and they come across your listing, they have the option to contact you instantaneously and plan to come pick it up as soon as same day. And your local competition is likely a lot smaller on the local level. If you're listing an item like a candle on Facebook Marketplace, the likelihood that there are other sellers in your area selling this candle on Facebook Marketplace is probably a lot smaller than if you were to list an item like this on eBay, where you have thousands, if not millions, of competing sellers. So if there is a potential buyer looking on the Facebook Marketplace platform for that particular candle, and you just happen to be a seller selling it in their area, you have almost no competition. And they can send you an instantaneous message, schedule to come pick it up, and then it's sold. Which leads me to my next benefit to selling on Facebook Marketplace as opposed to an online selling platform like eBay or Amazon. There's no shipping involved. As the seller, you don't have to pay any out-of-pocket expenses to ship the item. The buyer doesn't have to pay you any sort of shipping costs. They just simply come and get it, which saves you money as the seller and it saves the buyer money as well. Also, there's no platform fees on Facebook Marketplace. As of right now, when I am filming this video, March of 2020, there are no platform fees to sell on Facebook Marketplace. Other online platforms like eBay, Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark, all of those platforms charge a percentage of whatever the sale price is. You know, from 10, 20, 30, 40%, depending on the platform. You can pay a lot of fees just to be able to sell your merchandise on that platform. But with Facebook Marketplace, there are zero fees, which means if you sell an item for $20, you get to keep $20, which is absolutely fantastic considering the amount of traffic that Facebook Marketplace has every single day. There's also no fees for collecting money through Facebook Pay. You guys, I have been obsessed with Facebook Pay ever since I started using it. It's amazing. You know, sometimes I sell items that have a random dollar amount, and I know that it can be really inconvenient for buyers to have to come up with $8 or $12 or $17. You know, And I don't always want to sell something for $5, $10, $20, you know, because for a really long time, I felt like I needed to sell items at these rounded dollar amounts just to make it more convenient for the buyer to pull out the cash. But with Facebook Pay, I can charge whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about a buyer needing to come up with change or having cash change for the buyer. So for instance, if I want to sell this candle to a local buyer for $14, they can send me $14 through Facebook Pay. And Facebook Pay is crazy easy to set up. All you have to do is link a debit card to your Facebook, and then you can request money or receive money from buyers. And then when you receive that money, it is instantaneously deposited into the bank account that's linked to that debit card. And there is 0 transaction fees for that. And then of course, if your buyer pays in cash, there's no transaction fees for that. So if you're talking about selling on an e-commerce site like eBay or Amazon, you're gonna have a final value fee that's charged based on the total dollar amount sold. And then you're gonna have to have a fee for transferring your money into your bank account through a payment site like PayPal. So selling on Facebook Marketplace, you completely bypass any of these possible fees that you could incur. And for that reason alone, you can actually sell items on Facebook Marketplace for less than you would be selling them on an online platform like eBay or Amazon, and you're still getting the same profits. And because that sale price is so much lower because it's on Facebook Marketplace compared to those other sites, that means that the buyers would be more likely to buy from you, because if they buy from you directly, it's cheaper than going to another online platform. So it's seriously like win-win, win-win. And then of course, I'm not gonna get into all of the nitty-gritty details as to why I sell certain items on Facebook Marketplace over putting them online. I'm just gonna go ahead and refer to the video that I just posted about local sales, because in that video, I explain exactly why I will sell certain items locally as opposed to putting them online. So just refer to that video up there for that. But for now, let's create a listing. So now if you've ever listed anything on a platform like Poshmark or Mercari, you're gonna see that listing on Facebook Marketplace is as equally as easy. So when you open, we're gonna do this right here together. So now when you open up Facebook, you're automatically gonna go to your newsfeed. The bottom right-hand corner where you see the 3 little lines, that's where you're gonna tap to go to your Facebook Marketplace. You'll see you'll have your profile at the top, and then you'll have things like groups, friends, and all of that. You're gonna tap on Marketplace, and it's going to bring you to your Marketplace feed. Along the top, you'll see a little photo of a person. That is your account. That's where you will click to keep track of all of your current listings. Then to the right of that, it's gonna say sell. That's where you are going to start creating your listings. So it's gonna say create new listing. After you tap on it, you're gonna click items. And then from here, at first glance, you will see just how simple this listing process is. You know, at the top, you have your photos, then you have your title, price, category, description, and then any product tags that you wanna add. So for demonstrative purposes, we're just going to list this candle on Facebook Marketplace. So I have not taken any photos yet. So I'm just gonna click on the camera icon to bring up my camera. And we're just gonna snap these right here, right now in real time. And so after you snap the picture, down at the bottom, you'll see that you have the option to add any sort of filters, or you can crop, which I want to crop. And then you just click at the top right-hand corner that says use. And I'm just gonna do one photo. If I was actually selling an item, I'd probably do more than just one photo, but for now I'm just gonna do the one, just because I'm just showing you how. And then for your title, you are going to, or I am going to say it's an Everyday Luxe Bergamot, let's spell it right. I have to look over here and make sure I'm spelling it right. Amber candle. Then this is where you're gonna put your price. I'm gonna say it's $15. And then category, it automatically breaks down the categories for you. So you're just gonna scroll through and you're gonna say, what is this? This is under home. I'm gonna say it's household. And then once you get to that point, a few more specific things come into play where you have to say if it's new or used. It gives you the option to put in a brand. It gives you an option to put in the color. Keep in mind, all these are optional. You do not have to fill all this stuff in. Material, optional. And then your description. So in your description, you would say something like, brand new, never used, bergamot, amber, candle. And then you might say, you know, pick up, like if you're in a certain, if you pick up in pick up in JC, which is an abbreviation of the area that I'm in. You might say if you're in a certain neighborhood, if you're on post, you would say, you know, pick up on Fort Riley, which is the nearest military installation to where I am. And so that's it. And then you click next. And then it's going to switch you over to if you want to ship, which leads me to my next point. You can sell items on Facebook Marketplace and opt to ship it. Facebook is starting to drift into this position of making it a e-commerce site. I can also tell whenever I sell merchandise on Facebook Marketplace, they're asking me where it's sold, how it's sold, who it's sold to. So that tells me that Facebook is starting to collect the data to turn Marketplace into an online selling platform. So the fact that you can ship on it now tells me it's moving there in the future. It's probably borrowed time how long we have for no fees. Because if they turn it into an online selling platform like eBay, surely they're gonna start charging fees sooner or later. So you might as well take advantage of it while there are no fees. So I'm gonna say local pickup only. Also, please do not ask me how to ship through Facebook Marketplace. I have never done it before. If Facebook Marketplace starts to go over into the territory of becoming an e-commerce platform, I will probably dabble into shipping on Facebook Marketplace just so I could see what it's like. But for now, I have zero experience doing it, so I just only do local pickup. Then you're gonna click next, and you have the option to not only list the item on Facebook Marketplace, but also link it to other Facebook groups. Now, before Facebook Marketplace was a thing, the only way you could buy and sell on Facebook was through buy, sell, trade groups. But then Facebook Marketplace became a thing, and now you can sell on Facebook Marketplace, and you can also attach that listing to other buy, sell, trade groups that you are a part of. And then from there, you just click publish, and it's as easy as that. And then later on, if you need to do anything with that listing, go back to your Facebook Marketplace homepage and click on the little person. That is your profile. And then up at the top where it says your listings, you just tap on that and all of your active listings will be there. And you can click on it, edit it, review it, do whatever you need to do. Something else that I really like is that any kind of correspondence that you will get through Facebook Marketplace, somebody inquiring about the product, wanting to ask questions, it's all going to be separated in your Facebook Messenger. So in your Facebook Messenger, you just open up your Facebook Messenger and you see everybody that you normally correspond with. But there is its own little area labeled Marketplace. And when you tap on Marketplace, it will bring up a list of all of the people that are contacting you about products that you are selling on Facebook Marketplace, which is awesome because when you start selling lots of items on Facebook Marketplace, it can become really difficult to judge potential buyers from people that you normally communicate with on Facebook Messenger. They tend to start to get all kind of interwoven together, and it becomes really frustrating to try to find people that were interested in buying something from you when, you know, you have your mom right above them. So if somebody contacts you through Facebook Marketplace, it will automatically compile all of those contacts in that one group, which makes them really easy to keep track of. Now, let's say you've sold a whole bunch of items and you need to start scheduling when people are going to be either picking things up or you're going to be meeting them to exchange the product for cash. So now whether or not you want to have somebody come to your house for pickup is completely up to you. Most of the times I will meet strangers in a public place. That's definitely the safest method. But like I mentioned in my previous video, I have a lot of local clients that are repeat buyers for me. So if I have somebody that's buying from me more than once, I do not mind them coming by my house for pickup. And then really, I have no magic method for scheduling these meetups. I simply just use paper and pencil. I will just write down somebody's name. I'll write down a time. I'll write down a date. I'll write down what they're buying, how much they're buying it for, and that's it. You know, I have no secret scheduling method for meeting all of these local people. It's just paper and pencil. I just write it all down. And then sometimes I'll do a little reminder in my phone to go off when it's about 30 minutes until the time I'm supposed to meet up with somebody. That way I don't forget about them. Another one of the tips that I have, if you start to have those reoccurring local buyers that you see over and over again that you're always selling things to, one of the things that really makes the entire process a lot more enjoyable for everybody is really utilizing Facebook Pay and porch pickups. And again, this method is really going to vary on where you live and your level of comfort. You know, and if you have issues with people stealing things off porches. But something that I found that's really beneficial for all parties involved is if there's a little bit of trouble with coordinating pickups, you know, a lot of the times I'm really busy and I can't get my schedule to coordinate with somebody who's buying from me. So what ends up happening is they will just send me money via Facebook Pay, and then I will either drop the package off on their porch or they'll pick it up on my porch. It really alleviates stress because if they only have a certain window they can meet up, I only have a certain window I can meet up. They've bought from me before. I know that they really want it. The fact that they can just send me the money via Facebook Pay and I can just drop it off on their porch when I'm out makes the process so much simpler. Then I know a lot of you guys have a lot of questions about how to track that income. Because if you are buying to resell for profit, you do need to report that income, even if you're only selling on Facebook Marketplace and not a bigger platform like eBay or Amazon. Just because you're selling on Facebook Marketplace does not mean that you get to get around paying taxes on those profits. So I do all of my bookkeeping with GoDaddy Bookkeeping. I love it because you're able to link up sites like eBay and Amazon through it. So everything is automatic. You link up your PayPal, you can link up your bank account, and you can also enter in manual transactions. So you cannot link up Facebook Marketplace, obviously, through GoDaddy Bookkeeping. So what I do is I have my business bank account linked up. So any transactions that come into my bank account through Facebook Pay is automatically registered as income in GoDaddy Bookkeeping. And then when it comes to the cash, I will just hold all of the cash in an envelope until the end of the month, and then I will go make one deposit into my business bank account. And then any deposits, just like with the Facebook Pay, is automatically registered in GoDaddy Bookkeeping. And I just need to go into GoDaddy Bookkeeping and tell it what that income is. So it's really super easy to track. All right, that's it. That is how easy it is to list on Facebook Marketplace. I'm really excited to see where Facebook takes us in the future because like I mentioned before, I'm really starting to see all of these little nuances that tells me Facebook is really looking to turn Marketplace into an online selling platform. And when that happens, I definitely want to have the experience on Facebook so that I can craft it to be kind of like an eBay store. I see it coming. I know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Facebook is a beast, and so I'm really anxious to see what they do when it comes to an online selling platform. But for now, make sure to capitalize on the fact that there are no platform fees and sell on Facebook, get some experience, and put more money in your pocket with those profits. Again, if you like this video and found it helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. Also share it with anybody that you might think would benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way YouTube notifies you whenever I post a new video. Please do leave a question or a comment down in the comments below. Let me know, do you currently sell on Facebook Marketplace? If so, is it a really big chunk of your business? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm always really curious to see how much of your business is built on Facebook Marketplace. Over the last few years, I'm starting to get closer and closer to like 40-60, 50-50 Facebook Marketplace to eBay. So I'm really interested to see how many of you are growing your sales on Facebook Marketplace as well. Remember to check the video description. I will put a lot of useful links and information in there for you guys as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys with my next video. Bye-bye.